with the starting lineup for the...
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. Here we go. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point. Here's Morris. The Pacers making their last shot. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Smith. The 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Beal with it. Guarded by Smith. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Avdia. Now here's Porzingis. Drops in the layup for 2.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Nembhard. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Here's Porzingis. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Halliburton. It's stolen by Kuzma. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer could step out and drain 3.
Now here's Morris. Kuzma outside. With the crossover. Smith with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Now here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Morris. Three-pointer, Halliburton sinks it. What range from downtown. Halliburton's got 5 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
It's Kuzma with the miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Kuzma with a screen on Hield. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Morris with it, and it's Hield picking him up. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Halliburton against Morris. Smith right side. The shake. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Pounded by Beal. Just 3 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Beal.
Beal able to get up and get a hand on it.
Here's Kuzma.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Now here's Heel. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Turner. To the middle. Outside for Halliburton. It's tipped.
And how about Kuzma? The defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Out to Beal. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. Halliburton right side. Pass to Turner. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Wizards out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Kids team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton left side. Here's Nembhard. And here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Kuzma. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing a foul that time.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. From deep three-point range. Rebound Washington.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the inside. And the basket by Heel. Heel's got his first 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Inside, here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Now Halliburton. He's got 7. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Beal. He can't get it to go. Healed with the defensive effort. The Pacers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Here's Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.O.
We've got 1:23 left in the second period. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
That one misses. A new lineup here for Indiana. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Barton comes in for Avdia. Kispert's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. McConnell against Wright. Back to McConnell. Pass to Duarte. Here's Matherin. Stolen by Gafford. Now here's Kuzma. He's got 5. Barton finds Gafford. Now here's Barton. He's closely guarded.
Well, Barton likes to get fancy out there, and he gets to the rim that time in a great throwdown.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Barton.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And they recover it. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Miles Turner, Smith out there with Buddy Hield, then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now here's Hield. And Gafford with the block. Pass to Kispert to the inside. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. And that's an intentional foul. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Here's Batase. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Batase's got his second basket of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Counted from distance. It's all knotted up.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
McConnell outside. To the paint. Here's Batase. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
To the middle. Here's Duarte. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Here's Taylor. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Matherin. Martin with a steal. Here's Kispert. Stripped away. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's McConnell. Rebound, Washington.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Kispert's shot is good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's McConnell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Taylor. Deflected.
Hachimura putting the long arms to use.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Right, the pass to Gafford. Blows the alley-oop. A minute and a half left in the third. Here's Duarte. And there's a pick. Pass to Taylor. Kispert grabs a miss. The Wizards' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Gafford with the ball. And it's McConnell picking him up. Here's Kispert. For the lead. And they get it back. Hachimura from long range. That shot is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Matherin. Out to the right wing. Here's Batase. He's guarded by Gafford. It's stolen. And they're on the break. Here's Kispert. Clanks the dunk off the rim. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. 19 seconds left in the third. They now take the lead. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at point guard. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Halliburton against Morris. And stolen by Porzingis. On the break. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Beal. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Kuzma, the pass to Morris, knocks it loose. And the foul on Tyrese Haliburton. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Morris against Haliburton. From deep. Avdia pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Morris outside. Here's Avdia, defended by Haliburton.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Nembhard. Hits a three-pointer.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Beal from outside. Goes back up. Here's Kuzma. Soft touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball, and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Hield. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hield has been in these spots before and soaking up the moment here.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Pass to Smith. Beal to the ball. Smith with a screen on Beal. Back to Smith. Haliburton outside. There's the triple. Rebound, Washington.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Crosses over. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
That is a spectacular move. Over 7 feet tall. Porzingis handling things like a guard out there.
Hield on the wing. Down low. Turner. And Porzingis with the block. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. Out to Beal. Here's Kuzma. And that one's good. And now it's an 8-point Wizard lead.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
From deep 3-point range. No good on the shot. And Washington the other way now. Beal, right side. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morris. Smith passes to Turner. Back to Smith. From the arc. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Beal outside. Back to Kuzma. To the middle. Beal finds Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Morris for 3. Releases. No good. So we see the Wizards get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Halliburton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Rose against Halliburton. Rose passes to Randall. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now, here's Halliburton. The pass to Nemhard. To the middle. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Rose against Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Endorse these Pacers the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
Here's Halliburton following the score by Derrick Rose. Smith finds Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Rose against Halliburton. Up top, Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Randall with a screen for Quickly. Tries from the block. Randall no good. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Healed the pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Rose with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Rose, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Smith kicks to Halliburton. Back to Smith. Stolen by Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Randall against Smith. And Randall throws it down.
Assist
Randall
goes
has
to
got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Rose finds Randall. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 7.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Passes to Nemhard. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. The dish now to Heel. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot on. The 3-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Driving inside. Randall, and the layup is good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
34 seconds left to play here in the first. Now the pass to Nemo. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. New York trailing. Rose with the ball. Rose sets the screen for Quickly. Knocked loose. Here's Heald. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. The Pacers lead by...
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Turner. Smith is out there with Heald. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Randall. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Heald. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Nembhard. It's rebounded by Quickly. Nembhard's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. On the wing Quickly. Robinson down low. Turner covering. Nifty move. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Good on the 3-point shot. Randall's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randall leaves no doubt.
Here's Nembhard, Quickly covering, and the call will be against Julius Randall. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is Indiana. Left side, Halliburton. He feeds it to Turner. That ball, nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Barrett against Heald. The kick out to Rose. Randall surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Quickly. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Heald outside. Outside Turner. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Banked in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Rose passes to Quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Randall outside. Trying to get open is Robinson. Randall no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Barrett finds Quickly. Fires from 14. Second chance shot. Goes up again. And Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nemhard. Not 3 off the mark. For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Halliburton passes to Turner. They kick out to Hield. Back to Turner. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brunson against Halliburton. Smith outside. The pass to Hield. Indiana moving the ball over. Shot clock at 2. Smith outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off inside. .24 seconds left here in the second. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson, no good. Hield outside. On the wing, Turner. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first. All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
19. The Knicks. 20.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Cameron Reddish is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. Here's Hartenstein. And he makes that one. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Tice kicks to McConnell. Back to Tice. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
New York now working with the new shot clock. A floater. Over to the wing. Pass to Toppin. 6 to shoot. Here's Grimes. Launches it. Passes it to Toppin. They shoot again. The shot comes out, so Indiana will take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Duarte. And here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Can't cash in from close range. During the Sixers process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
McConnell scanning the floor. There's the pass to Tice. Sweet move. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Daniel Tice just carves out space close and assertive to score the basketball there.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Fires from deep. Brunson, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Now McConnell. Knicks with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Toppin passes to Hartenstein. It's tipped.
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
Has to be Thompson. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Vitadze's got his first basket of the night.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Reddish with the screen for Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got his first points of the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
RJ passes to Vitadze. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly coached assist.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Passes it to Grimes. Right block shot, and that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 3.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
RJ passes to McConnell, and Brunson comes to help. Tice with the ball. Pass to Vitadze. For the tie. That shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority over you.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Again, Indiana.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Brunson. Back to Toppin. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Knicks lead by 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Heel. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in a 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Outside Turner. Turner with the screen on Brunson. Nembhard the pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Brunson the bounce pass. Here's Grimes. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Nembhard. Inside. Here's Turner. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. To tie it up. Reddish grabs the rebound. New York leading by 3. Here's Brunson. From the arc, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Here's Brunson. Here's Grimes. Kicks it to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Brunson against Halliburton. Great open look there. So it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Burton outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the pass to Reddish. Brunson sets a screen for Reddish. Trains it from beyond the arc. Reddish has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Smith, the pass to Halliburton. Yes, that goes in.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Pass to Grimes. He kicks to Reddish. Low block shot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Smith finds Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to Turner. From downtown. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Brunson has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Another shot, Turner. No one near Smith as he lets it go. It falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Now just a 4-point New York lead. Passes to Grimes. From deep 3-point range. That one, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Halliburton outside. Latrey. Offensive rebound. That one's in there. The Knicks will step down to just 2 points in the bucket from Turner.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
In the bench to Grimes. 7-foot shot. The rebound by Turner. This is a huge possession.
This is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Halliburton for 3. And they'll get another chance. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
It's stolen by Hill.
Seattle Ford, any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Halliburton outside. Out to Turner. To tie it up. Can't cash in. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. Now here's Randall. And that one no good to start off the night.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Beal. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
Here's Rose. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First
The
personal
closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes, and for good reason. He's going to get fouled. Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
Now here's Rose. Quickly outside. Back to Rose. The three is up. Bradley Beal with a rebound.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, BA, they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Rose can't connect.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
He seems very natural when he's out there at the three-point line and uses that kind of rhythm. Porzingis, nice look.
Randall on the screen. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. It's Barrett on the wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Quickly. Here's Randall. And again, another missed shot. To the paint. Now the Wizards in transition. Yes, it's good. Porzingis has got 7.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so it's New York with it. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Randall. The offensive rebound. Pass to Robinson. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quickly against Beal. Quickly passes to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Outside Barrett. Goes up again. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Washington with the ball. Morris down low, guarded by Rose. Kuzma for 3. Pass to Morris. Here's Avdia. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing brand.
Yeah, B.A. You combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Here's Morris. The Knicks making their last shot. Kuzma for 3. It doesn't go for him. New York trailing. Inside. Tipped. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Rose, the pass to Quickly. 5 on the clock. Rose, a screen on Beal. Randall with it. From deep. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Beal with it. Randall's in his pocket. Here's Avdia. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
Randall can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
19 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Fires top of the key. Beal gets the bucket. Beal's got his second bucket of the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. to be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
From deep three-point range. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Morris against Brunson. Sinks that one from the post.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. I saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
4 on the clock. Here's Robinson. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Pass to Morris. Porzingis with it. Fades away. And another miss by Washington.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Robinson can't hit. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Randall. The kick out to Brunson. On the take. Back to Randall. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, then rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
While using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Brunson, a screen on Kuzma. Randall finds Robinson. Outside for Randall. Quickly, right side. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Barrett. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Avdia. Kuzma outside. Here's Morris. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Brunson against Morris for three. Rebound Washington. Kuzma, left side. The fadeaway. The kick out to Morris. Fires the three. Avdia from outside. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson passes to Robinson for three. Barrett. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Brunson. And so it's Washington closing out the court. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your loser, 19. The Knicks, 12.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Pass to Hartenstein. Rose outside. Here's Grimes. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Rose. Lets it go from 11. Tries again. To the paint from the low block. Kispert grabs a miss.
First personal foul.
That free throw, good for Barton.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Right up top, Brunson defending to the inside. About a minute played here in the second half. Grimes shot is off. The Wizards with a lead. Wright drives it. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Knocks down the triple.
And Toppin not thinking twice on that jumper.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And here's Kispert from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Grimes. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They set the screen, and here's Toppin from the arc. It's intercepted. Hachimura with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Kispert. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. From deep. Grimes' shot is off. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Kispert. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hachimura with room to shoot. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And Toppin pulls it down. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Brunson. Here's Toppin. And that one is hammered home.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Over to the wing. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Toppin. Fires it from 18. That one a little long.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
To the middle. Here's Kispert. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
New York trailing. Pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes. Over Gafford. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Hachimura outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Toppin from the arc. Drills it from deep. And now just a 4-point Wizard lead.
And Obi saw the opening right there and goes with the pull-up.
Here's Kispert. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Hachimura from long range. That one no good. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Grimes. Lets it go from 11. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First free throw is good. So Washington ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
You can see Randle just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition.
On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Beal. And good on the 7-footer. Beal's gone 4-4 from the field. Perfect so far. Now Rose. Outside Barrett. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and to stay a step ahead of the D.
Pass to Avdia. Randle pulls down the board. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To tie it up. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Avdia, guarded by Rose. Beal from outside. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time, Porzingis in the right spot.
Pass to Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Monte Morris.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he drops the first.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
And he can't hit the second. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the paint. Here's Porzingis.
Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
To the Wizards.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Quarter, 2 minutes.
From deep, Rose buries it from 3. Rose has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yes, I mean, Rose can be this guy for his team still. I mean, he isn't shaken up by the intensity of the moment. I mean, he just goes to work. I love it.
Phabian, good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
To the wing, right side. Here's Grimes, pounded by Beal. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Outside Barrett. They set a pick. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
Barrett, no good on that one.
You can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination. At some point, will lead a ball club.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Randall, pass to Robinson. Here's Grimes, pounded by Beal. Pass to Rose, outside Barrett. Here's Robinson.
He's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morris with it. Clock at 4. Here's Beal. Misses off the right iron. For 3, Randall. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. So we see the Wizards get the win here. This one was in the balance right at...
To see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Haliburton. Smith is out there with Heel. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Turner. 5 to shoot. Nembhard the pass to Turner. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Haliburton kicks to Smith. For 3, it's stolen by Morris.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
It's stolen by Smith. And here comes the break. All going up court. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season. Their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Haliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Haliburton outside. Out to Smith. Back to Haliburton. Clock at 6. Turner with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. And Smith gets double teamed. Unloads. Morris with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Healed right side. Here's Nemhard. Beal with the block. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Rebound by Smith.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Hield. Pass to Nemhard. Halliburton outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get deep for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Abdia following the score by Indiana. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Turner passes to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Wizards trail by 4. Morris kicks to Kuzma. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
Smith finds Hield. Launches a 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making those weak coverage plays.
Indiana leading by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense, the type of shooter.
Kuzma, that's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
They kick out to Hield. Smith outside. At the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pacers lead by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Smith. He's out there with Hield. Halliburton is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nemhard in at the shooting guard. A wide open look here for Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hield. That shot off. Nice D from Porzingis. Oh, Morris in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's the double team with Abdia. Back fake to Turner. Smith outside. Shot clock at 3. And Smith gets double teamed. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
3-point field goal.
Hield's got 5 points so far. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Here's Halliburton. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
I love this from Kuzma. When he attacks with this kind of ferocity and confidence, watch out. Hide and protect the children.
Hield dishes to Turner. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Second quarter. 2 minutes.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Turner's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
Because Turner is so mobile and so fast, you can't let him get comfortable running in the open court.
Oh, Kuzma's in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Hield the pass to Turner. Morris against Halliburton. 6 to shoot. 3-pointers off the mark. Wizards have gone through their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. It's Kuzma penetrating. And so Washington again turning it over. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton outside. And there's the pass to Nembhard. To the inside. Here's Smith. Nice move. And Smith with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton outside. Fires for 3. That shot is off. And Washington the other way now. Lob pass to Porzingis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Nembhard the pass to Smith. And here is Turner. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers hanging in for that end.
17. The Pacers. 19.
that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright, and it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Mathurin, good. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point. And it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind. But, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
And he sinks the second. Pacers leading by 3. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Duarte, still looking for his first bucket in this one. McConnell passes Duarte, 4 on the shot clock.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Martin in the corner. Pass to Kispert. Beyond the arc. The Pacers pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Indiana moving the ball around. Poked away and stolen by Wright. In transition, here come the Wizards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Has to be Thompson. Here's Duarte. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Barton. Hit them clean. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Duarte. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Now, here's Kispert. Not a lot of room, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Indiana called for the foul. He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
McConnell passes to Thompson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. He dishes it to Barton. The turnaround Jay. Kispert kicks to Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hachimura. And another miss by Washington.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Mathurin passes to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Passes it to McConnell. Now the dish to Taylor. And the rejection by Gafford. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now. Here in the third.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Gafford. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Pacers. The lead is 2. Duarte passes to Mathurin. Back to Taylor with the shot. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now, here's Kispert. Here's Gafford. Lays it up off the glass. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
McConnell kicks to Taylor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Second personal.
No good on the free throw. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Skijesss, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Barton. Beals checked in for Kispert. And Monte Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got his first bucket in this one.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
And we just finished the third quarter. We got a tight ball game here. Pacers lead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Washington trailing. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Smith is out there with Heel. Then it's Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot.
Boy, I tell you, he's so good at scoring in a lot of different ways. Kuzma enjoys showing off the full repertoire of his game.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. At the elbow, Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
The Pacers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. The pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Smith for 3. No good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's the lob to the hoop. Avdia kicks to Porzingis. That gives them the lead. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Halliburton. This one for 3. Indiana again missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Smith outside. Aston Emma. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Oh, Kuzma's in position. Healed outside. Dishes it to Turner. Second shot opportunity. They kick out to Heel. Here's Smith. No luck, they batted on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Morris passes to Kuzma. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Washington. Phabian got his 5th rebound in this one. Morris passes to Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Beal. Smith moves back up. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Kuzma inside. Turner covering. Kuzma can't get it to go. Porzingis kicks to Beal. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Porzingis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards.
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
Halliburton for 3. Kuzma pulls it in, and it's Washington's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Up high, and he stops the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Outside Beal. And so it's the Wizards with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
Rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. He's still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now is not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. There's still a lot of room to grow for him. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Quickly, passes to Rose. The 3-ball. Pass to Randall. Here's the pick. The 3 is up. And no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Turner inside. Robinson defending. Turner, a screen on Rose. Robinson with the block.
This is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
4 on the clock. Halliburton misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Quickly against Hield. Rose outside. And Turner with the block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Randall. And again, the Knicks missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Hield passes to Halliburton. Got it. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese. Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Smith passes to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. And that one is stopped right through.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Back to Smith. Pass to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. On target from range. He's got 10.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Now Rose. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Robinson passes to Rose. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Healed on the wing. Outside for Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target. New York goes the other way with it. Smith against Randall. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Hield. Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Smith outside. And here's Halliburton. The 3. No good there. New York trailing. Rose outside. Now here's Randall. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's quickly with a miss. And here's Smith. Halliburton outside. This one for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for him.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Jalen Brunson topping out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's quickly in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. Quickly outside. Here's Barrett. And a big-time jam right there.
Yeah, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Smith outside. To the left side wing. Beyond the arc. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, and some of that has been a bit out of their control. But there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Brunson passes to Toppin. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Hield. And here's Smith. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Outside Barrett. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Halliburton. 14 points for him. Robinson with a steal. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Turner. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And here's Toppin from the arc. Rebounded by Hield. Indiana leading. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. On the wing quickly. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans. Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Top it inside. He's against Smith. He got a piece of it. The drive by Hield. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's stolen by Hield. With the drive.
Well, Buddy Hield's so good at drawing contact. Puts it on the deck, gets where he wants, and defender in a tough position.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Robinson finds Randall. Shot clock at 5. And Turner with the block. There's 47 seconds left to play in the half. Back to Smith. Pass to Nembhard. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Rose with it, guarded by Smith. Back to Rose. Rebounded by Hield. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Right wing. Robinson against Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 9.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Allie, as always, thank you.
11, the Pacers, 20.
You've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. TJ McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the power forward position.
What you love about Chris Duarte is the tenacity with which he approaches the two-guard position.
Brunson against McConnell. Pass to Hartenstein. Toppin outside. Back to Hartenstein. Outside Brunson. Over McConnell. Kept alive. Reddish on the wing. Outside Brunson. Second chance shot. Back to Reddish. Taylor with a rebound. Hey, as for Duarte, had a successful first year in the league, Doris.
Yeah, he sure did, BA. And consider the lofty expectations he was experiencing as a first-round pick. This guy came in, played great at the two-guard position. He did a lot of things. Scored, facilitated, and rebounded.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Toppin outside from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
McConnell outside. Pass to Batase. Here's Grimes. Here's Brunson. Here's Grimes. Outside Reddish. It's stolen. Here's Taylor. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Over to the left wing. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Toppin. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Outside for McConnell. The three ball. Gets the three to fall.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Outside Brunson. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
McConnell outside. And stolen by Brunson. And here comes the break. And here's Toppin from the arc. Clock at 6. Brunson against McConnell. Here's Toppin. And at last, they get one to fall. Toppin's got 7 points in the game.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
The drive by Duarte. Pass to McConnell. Back to Duarte. Fires from deep. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Grimes. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. McConnell outside. Pass to Matherin. 19-footer. And he can't get that one. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Coach is loving the ball movement. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
McConnell from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 11. We've got Toppin. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Randall in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And they'll get another chance. Toppin left side. Takes the 3. The shot off that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Now here's Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Toppin outside. Pass to quickly. Here's an 8-footer. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. Halliburton on the attack. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 16.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They get the rebound. Toppin passes to Rose. Inside. Toppin finds Rose. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And that one drops. Toppin's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, good on Toppin for making the most of a tough look. Smartly adjusting his touch for the mid-range game.
Pass to Nembhard. The 3, Smith. Another shot. Here's Nembhard. Healed for 3. Smith outside. The 3 is up. They get it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Boy, coach doesn't like that decision one bit. He's going to use his challenge on the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy
The previous play is
reason
under
to
review.
have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Smith. Out left to the wing. Outside for Halliburton. Healed from outside. Doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it. 1:50 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Rose. Up and in on the layup.
That is vintage Derrick Rose, right? Get separation off the dribble and finish the move. Nice.
Rose against Halliburton. The ball's knocked loose. Here's quickly into the lane. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Smith with it. Now quickly defending. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Looking to end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here there for the Pacers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Kicks it to Quickly. Driving in, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul.
That one's off.
Quickly. At the line, 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Halliburton with the ball. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. 5 to shoot from the arc. Drains the triple.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Randall outside. Off target with a shot. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice...
Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Barrett. Four on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something. They're trying to get their star player healthy and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's Grimes. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since he take guys off the dribble.
Out to Kuzma. From deep. And it's Grimes with the rebound. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
While using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Here's Morris. Banked in off the glass.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson scanning the floor. Count the basket.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Morris against Brunson. Here's Avdia. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Floats it up for Brunson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Pressure from Barrett helped right there. He gets the steal, and that ignites the fast break.
Now Morris. Outside for Beal. 5 on the clock. Here's Avdia. The Wizards with another miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Grimes passes to Randall. Hits the three-point bomb. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Passes to Porzingis, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. They get it again. Here's Porzingis, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Now here's Brunson. Out to Barrett. Here's the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Wizards trail by 4, and there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. You know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
It's stolen by Randall. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Beal with the steal.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock.
Getting so used to Porzingis soaring in on the putback dunk. There's another one there.
Brunson against Morris. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 4. There at the pass to Grimes. Rebound, Washington. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Beal with the steal. Here's Kuzma. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. It's the Knicks.
Fans, a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 7. And it's Beal in the corner. On the wing. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Beal. Porzingis has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Wizards. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Grimes. He kicks it to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Rebounded by the Wizards. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Barrett. Robinson with it. Now Beal defending. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And the wide open shot for Morris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Porzingis finds Morris. Knocked away. And here's Brunson. Here's Avdia. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Beal dishes to Morris. Beal gets a wide open look. And the shot is long.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Was unable to do so.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
New York leading by 3. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
Here's Beal, following the basket by Julius Randle. Out to Kuzma. And another miss by Washington. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. one drops for him. And it's a 7-point New York lead.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and stay a step ahead of the D.
Brunson with it. He has 5. Shoots over Kuzma. Brunson, no good. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. Inside, Morris. That's good. And Sobeel with the assist. Morris has got his second bucket.
A good heads up from Bradley Beal to spots the ready shooter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
It's stolen by Barrett. Jacks up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Brunson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. New York with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Brunson kicks to Randall. Pass to Grimes. Bucket is good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out of the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
23, the Wizards, 13.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Skijesss having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Washington. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford into the center position.
I'm not going to see that very often. Defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Kispert, the pass to Gafford. Now Hachimura. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Hachimura, not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of this game.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, would this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kispert, wide open, he fires, misses the 3. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. 10-point lead, this is their biggest. The pass to Reddish. Now, here's Toppin. No good on the 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Quickly, the shot from the low post is good. And the Knicks lead by 8. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Right outside. Up top, Hachimura. Let's go. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Tappan kicks to Reddish. Poked loose and stolen by Wright. And here we go. Washington fast break. Gafford passes to Wright. Back to Gafford. Out to the wing. The kick out to Barton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Knicks leading by 8. Drives to the hoop.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Wizards have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickley is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player. He's automatic when he gets there. Which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Rose. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as Quickley, Brent, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Knicks.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
Outside Rose. Pass to Hartenstein to the right side. Here's Toppin. And Wright pulls it down. Wizards trail by 6. In the corner, it's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And here's Rose outside. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Tries to save it. And so it looks like the Wizards will take possession here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Brunson. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 6. Beal the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Randall. Brunson a screen on Kuzma. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. Kicks it to Avdia. From deep. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brunson. Buries it down low. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Near the 3-point line, it's Morris. Another one falls for Washington.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper.
Here's Brunson. Barrett setting a pick for Brunson. A shot, no good. Here's Morris. No good on that one. Brunson with some nice D. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And Barrett slams it in.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Now Beal from outside the arc buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Brunson against Morris. Grimes passes to Randall. Shoots over Kuzma. Shot by Grimes. No good. Wizards trail by 6.
Blocking foul called on Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Back to Kuzma. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now just a 4-point Knicks lead. And to outside. Brunson a screen on Kuzma. Morris against Brunson. 6 to shoot. And to outside. Shoots over Kuzma. He's off on that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. Morris passes to Beal. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis making it count. Wants to come through big time and does here.
Pass to Grimes. Barrett with the ball. Now Avdia defending. And here's Barrett. Plenty of space. By Grimes. Oh, good. Morris gets to Kuzma. It's to Porzingis. Oh, what a huge basket to tie the game.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And to outside. Brunson sets a screen for Randall. And again, unable to change momentum here. Beal finds Kuzma.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
And here's Porzingis for a 3.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the pass to Robinson. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Kuzma. Randall grabs the board. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Barrett with this screen on Morris. Back to Rose. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.